Now, usually with these baby videos, I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way, and
I don't like that one. Welcome back, you guys, or welcome in. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We are going into the Mystic to react to a new Nuke's Top 5 video. And this. And I have yet to watch any of it, so we're gonna watch it together. It came out 2 days ago. Don't forget to subscribe to this new channel where we will be reacting to our ghost videos. We will be doing our very own paranormal videos. And of course, something that I have been waiting to do, paranormal in pajamas. So, without any further ado, let's get spooked. Such a fool. I've been watching this for 5 minutes and 30 seconds without you guys. Okay, let me just let you know, I already cried in the first clip, so at least you guys didn't see it, and this time I promise I won't cry this time around. But let's go back and start over.
On March 6, 2015, Jennifer Grossbeck was driving home with her 18-month-old daughter Lily secured in her car seat in the back. While driving along a lonely road in Utah, Jennifer lost control of her SUV and crashed off the side of a bridge, flipping her car upside down into the freezing water of the Spanish Fork River. Most of the car was submerged in the icy water, and tragically, Jennifer Grossbeck passed away almost instantly. However, luckily the car was positioned in a way that Jennifer's 18-month-old baby Lily was not plunged into the freezing water. The baby was held in place in her car seat in the back. Many hours later, the car is spotted in the river, and emergency first responders arrive on the scene.
Go ahead.
It's so crazy.
What have you got? What have you got?
But as the police and firemen approached the car, they heard something that they really can't explain.
We heard something saying, help us inside. And so it was at that point that we, said we have to get in that car now. And we all, the four of us, were able to push the car on its side. And that's when I looked inside and was able to see the child infant strapped in the back seat.
Anybody hear us?
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, God, there's a baby. Oh, fuck. There's a baby.
Brian. Pass her up, pass her up. Pass her up.
So they pretty much confirmed that baby was inside of the car for a few hours alone, above a freezing cold river.
Here, right here, right here. Go, 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 go. She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing.
Throw up in there.
Here, go. Let's go.
Oh, baby.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, "Help me."
Okay, I lied. I might cry again.
Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying, help me. That's why we responded saying, we're trying, we're gonna get inside and help you. We're doing the best we can.
We're helping, we're coming.
It wasn't until after we flipped it that we saw the mother, who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even stranger, although all four of the early responders say that they heard the strange, unexplained voice of a woman pleading for help, the officers' body cameras did not pick up any voice at all.
Here, get over here, Beddoes. We're helping, we're coming.
To me, it was plain as day, because I remember hearing a voice. It didn't sound like a child. Just saying, help me.
Jennifer Grossbeck's family believes that it was the voice of Jennifer's spirit, calling out from the great beyond to try to urge the emergency workers to hurry to save her baby daughter, Lily.
She was just a very compassionate and caring person. She always wanted to bend over backwards for her loved ones.
I almost cried again.
Lily with all her heart. She was the love of her life.
The emergency team that was on the scene says that they simply can't explain what they heard.
We're helping, we're coming.
The thing.
Okay, so before we step into the next one, I just want to give my little 2 cents and wipe this little tear. Okay. Now the reason that I love these ones the most is because, I mean, we've got camera footage. These are police officers. They're not gonna lie while they're on the job. This is life or death situation, and there's just no denying in cases like these, for me personally, that ghosts are real. And whether it was the mom as a spirit or the baby girl's spirit guides, the family spirit guides, even that cop's spirit guides, for all we know. But it's always just so spiritually beautiful to me. That's why I had to shed a little tear. I can't help it. I'm an emotional ass bitch. Let's move on to number 9. The thing down the hall.
Down the hall. Oscar Nunez says that strange, unexplained things have been happening all around his home. He believes that some sinister presence has attached itself to his family. One night, he and his wife return home to find something truly bizarre.
That's gross. If you are new to the paranormal world, let me just tell you. Flies in the home do not just mean rotted meat, okay? It could be rotted meat, could be trash. For the most part, if you see a bunch of flies and it's not trash, it's the spiritual trash. It is demonic. Just like you'll smell sulfur around demons, flies will appear because the smell of rotted flesh, the smell of rot, okay? And sulfur itself just grows, and flies will thrive in there, you know? Flies will flock to it. We started filming to show our landlord this was not okay. They're not even in the trash bin.
For some odd reason, there are flies swarming all over their house. Oscar says that he can't think of any rational explanation. Another late night, and Oscar's son has fallen asleep on the living room couch. The young boy wakes up and sees something that chills him to his core.
Keeping my eyes peeled this time. Okay, it looks like something flew. He's got tiny little legs. I can't tell if there's something in the hall. Nuke,
Oscar's son wakes up after he hears a strange noise and runs to his parents' bedroom, crying and wailing in fear. The young boy tells his dad that he saw someone scary in the hallway. But did you see it?
No.
When Oscar checks his security footage, he sees a large figure that looks like a man just standing in the hallway, staring at his son. Even weirder, whatever this is just seems to disappear into thin air. Oscar Nunez says that he and his family have no idea who or what this is. Frightful photobombs.
Okay, that's
This
pretty
next
gross. So I would want to see more footage from that house to see if it's a real case. I mean, for all we know, there could have been trash. Could have been trash in that garage. And I would never leave my kid in the living room at night just because I'm scared of everything. So why would I put my child somewhere where they'd probably be scared of everything? Or at least, like, it's dark. You know, put your kid in their bed. At least I would. Anyways. Number 8. Haunted City Studios.
weird story was discovered by the YouTube channel /podcast.
Let me see what it's called. I want to see what it's called.
Even weirder, whatever this is just seems to disappear into thin air. Oscar Nunez says that he and his family have no idea who
scary.
or what this is. Frightful photobombs. This next weird story was discovered by the YouTube channel /podcast Haunted City Studios. So, a woman named Vernice posts on Facebook that she's been having some very odd experiences and thinks that some sort of spirit or entity has attached itself to her and her youngest daughter. Vernice says that recently when she takes a photo of her daughter, the pictures often come out very strange and disturbing. Vernice posted a few pictures that definitely make her point. First up, Vernice snapped this photo of her youngest daughter in the pool. She's being playfully dunked underwater by her sister, but she looks like this.
Oh my.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my gosh.
The daughter's face looks like a horror special effect.
It really does.
It looks like a mask.
Right.
Deep set dark eyes.
That's crazy.
Very pale skin. It's unsettling to look at because you're trying to make a normal face out of it and you just can't.
As mentioned, for some odd reason in this photo, Vernice's daughter's face just, well, it doesn't look like a face.
Gosh.
Vernice posted another photo she took of her young daughter crouching on the bed.
Oh my.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
That's actually her daughter?
Look at her face, though.
Okay, so I saw this picture, because I was trying to record it while I was cleaning the kitchen, and I saw this, and I thought maybe they took a picture just of an empty room, because it's such a weird shape. It almost looks like, to me, it looks like a creepy fairy, pixie, hell fairy. She's got her, like, black little wings, and she's got this, like, just, like, her posture. Very, very sinister.
Here's the thing.
Really weird.
Here's the thing. Look, what is that?
Like
This child might be possessed, like for real.
It is very upsetting to look at this and think it could be anything like that.
Yeah.
Now, if this is some dark spiritual attachment appearing in Vernice's photos, then it's not just limited to her daughter. When Vernice receives a speeding ticket in the mail from an automatic traffic camera, something odd shows up in that photo, too.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There's
I
a
don't
figure
like
sitting
it.
next
I
to
don't
her.
like
It's
it.
very clear. And it actually, when I first saw it, I thought it was an old woman.
That's what I thought. That's what I still
But
think.
then, the more I look at it, the more I see kind of classic depictions of, big head, small neck kind of entity.
I see a woman.
I think there's two
and then I see a
people
man.
in there. One's living, one's not.
Something with an abnormally large, distorted
like a man
head
to
seems
me.
to be sitting in the passenger seat.
I don't see a
right next
I don't see a distorted head at all. I see a man's beard. He's got the mustache with the beard.
to Vernice. So just what do you think is going on in all of Vernice's photos lately? Even in pictures that she didn't take herself. Let me know what you think.
Okay. Don't fucking make fun of me for crying, guys, okay? I cry a lot. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, that's creepy as hell. And what that woman needs is to bless her family, her whole family. There is an entity. There is definitely an entity trying to get a message through to her. So whether it is evil or not, I'm not sure. Because it doesn't seem like bad things are happening around the family. It's just when they take photos. Pardon my sniffles. I'm emotional, okay? I'm emotional today. Anyways, I truly believe it's somebody around them. It could be multiple spirits. Maybe the little girl is a psychic and calls things to her, but there's something about the family. A spirit is either trying to get a message through, or many spirits are trying to get messages through. Very, very odd. And that's really my only opinion that I can have without knowing the family further. I would love to know more. Very interested.
The cabin in the woods.
The cabin.
A man in Mexico named Antonio has a business where he builds, sells, and rents cabins in Mazamitla, Jalisco, Mexico. Late one night, he is working all alone outside an empty old cabin. Suddenly, he notices a strange flickering light coming from one of the windows. He pulls out his phone and records as he goes to check. And what he sees makes his blood run cold.
It's like a camera flash.
Now, Antonio is completely alone. There's not supposed to be anyone inside the cabin. But as he watches in terror, he sees someone in the flickering light, slowly approaching the window as if to look out at him. And whoever this is has no discernible features and looks almost like a shadow even in the bright flickering light. Antonio gathers his courage and goes inside the cabin to investigate.
I would not go up there. He's crazy. It's still flashing, so the light's still flashing. I'd be praying. I'd be praying so hard. Right, now say a prayer.
Antonio is a bit nervous as he checks through the rooms, but the entire cabin.
Okay, we are continuing.
Completely empty. Now,
if you notice an angle shift, I was running out of space, so I had to go delete a couple things, but let's go.
It should be noted that Antonio usually only uses his social media for his business, either to display properties he's worked on or cabins that he is renting.
Wow.
This is the only supernatural video that Antonio has ever posted.
That is
so scary. What do you think? Just who or what is this?
I hate that you can see like the skin color, the hairline, but nothing of a feature, not a nose shape, not an eyelid shape. That's what I don't like about that one. That's creepy. Okay, number 6, From the Shadows.
From the Shadows. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewers Tuva and Sunniva from Norway. So Tuva says that she and her family moved into a new apartment in May of last year. And before this, they had never experienced anything paranormal. In fact, Tuva says that she and her sister Sunniva are very much skeptics. Or at least they were. Until this happened.
Okay, house tour. Så her rommet mitt. Der står jeg, der står Tuva. Ut her stua. Og det her.
And this is the... I missed it. I don't know what it was.
Did you see it?
No, sir.
As Sunniva is recording a video house tour for a friend, there is something black and weird just standing in front of the apartment door. The figure is so shadowy that it blends right into the darkness, but Sunniva says that she could easily see it with her naked eye. Sunniva lets out a frightened gasp and jerks her phone back so hard that it hits her other hand and knocks out the microphone. Now, when the video is brightened a lot, you can see that whatever this is actually blocks out the light from the peephole in the door. Sister Tuva says that a woman who was a former tenant passed away in the apartment. So could this be her presence still occupying their home? You decide.
That's eerie. It did look like a man. It did look like a male figure to me, but what do I know? What is a man? What is a woman? Who knows anymore? Number 5, The Unexplained.
Explained. This first video was captured by CCTV somewhere in rural New Jersey.
The fuck?
So there's one bright light in the sky and another light almost seems to attack it. Now, I don't know if this is ball lightning or swamp gas or what the hell this might be. So, you tell me what you think. And
when I was a kid, my grandpa used to tell us to stay inside because that's how the witches would fight. Like the little brujas would be in the arroyo throwing fireballs at each other. Maybe it's the witches.
This next video, a woman named Natasha says that her Ring doorbell camera caught something trying to yoink her bike.
Yoinked? What? The hell? That's weird. That's so weird.
And in this clip, a baby is crawling across the floor when something seems to pull its leg.
Oh my god.
Now, usually with these baby videos, I just think it's the baby moving in a weird way and
I don't like that one.
no big deal. But this kid's leg moves back at a very odd angle, and the baby
cries.
seems to be a bit upset by
It's like, how dare you?
whatever's back there. But as always, you decide.
The whole baby's legs get scooted. Like both legs move over. That was not gravity.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Playtime is over.
Playtime is over.
A woman named Jessica says that she has recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house, complete with its own motion-sensing doorbell camera.
For a house tour,
It's cute.
to the house, and I'm going to show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a little spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a quote-unquote scary guy in their house.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
I'd open it. I would open it. Open it, Mama.
Can we go together?
Yeah. No, just Mama.
Yeah.
Just Mama. Be brave, Mama.
Do you want to open the door or you want Mommy to open it?
I want Mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
In her house?
He's scary.
He's scary.
You gotta tell him get the fuck out, Mama.
I'm scared.
That is your daughter's
okay.
space.
No.
There's nothing that makes me more angry than spirits who attack kids. Like, it makes me so mad because they're fucking pussies. They're pussies. Spirits who attack kids are fucking pussies. You're going after the smallest creatures on earth to gain energy and power. You're a pussy.
Jessica's daughter claims that the scary guy is in her room, but Jess doesn't see anyone or anything.
Fuck that. Right there and then, Mom just should have went in there and said, this is my daughter's space. Whether you see anything or not, there's only one way to help your child claim their space. And it's by demanding it and reclaiming it. You go in there and you say, this is my home. And this is my space. And energy that does not belong, get the fuck out. You have to be very demanding. One of the worst things you could do is pretend it's not there and ignore it because that's the fear in you winning and it feels that fear winning. You could ignore it and let your daughter be the one to deal with it, and she's going to be the one who takes the grunt of all the fear and anxiety and stress. That thing's going to get stronger until you claim your space.
She just dismisses the whole incident as likely being her daughter's overactive imagination. But
that always makes me so mad. Imagination or not, spirits can create for imagination. They can be created from imagination. So why not just go out of your fucking way and tell your kid, this is your space. If anything is ever here, you tell it, get out. Don't tell your kids they're crazy. Don't tell your kids it's their imagination. Because even imagination has the power to manifest in the spiritual world.
then, a few nights later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out. Jess is sitting in her living room when she suddenly receives a motion alert. Not from her own doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's little playroom house. When Jessica checks the notification, what she sees is like something right out of a horror movie.
Videos. I'm just kidding. I know I didn't cry, but like I might as well have. Okay, what I'm noticing right now, look at the pitch of the roof. This is an attic. I'd never put my kids in the attic. That'd be my smoking room. Hey! I'm just kidding. Oh, fuck that, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking joking? Oh, hell no. Her weave just freaked me the fuck out. That little girl's weave. If that doll moves, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna lose my mind if that fucking doll moves. That weave scared me. Okay, what would you do? You check your Ring doorbell camera, and it's actually the doorbell inside of your child's attic toy room, and the door swings while you're watching. Do you wait for somebody to join you and help you? Do you investigate? What do you do? I don't know what the fuck I'd do, because she waited too long. I'll be scared. Not again, not again, not again. No, I don't like it, the wig. The wig is killing me, you guys. I hate that weave. Tell it to get out. Tell it you don't want company. No one's home. Oh my god, if that fucking mannequin's turned around. It's not. Where is the mom? Mother, get upstairs. We'll fix this. I don't like it. It keeps moving. That's too much energy. I knew that wig was gonna move. I knew it. I just want the mom to go upstairs already. I hate this. I hate this. Oh, there she is. It's moving in front of her. It's moving in front of her. Yell. Yell at it.
Now a note on this clip. This is not a motion camera that pans around the room on its own.
Now, I feel like we should have all known that just because we saw the Ring door glued to the door.
On motor. This camera is actually attached to the playhouse door. So this back and forth motion means that the playhouse door is actually opening and closing. But it gets even weirder because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse, and its hair seems to be lifted up by some unseen force and then just suddenly drops back down. After this, Jessica has had about enough. She says that she took down the little playhouse, but her daughter still sometimes says that she sees the quote-unquote scary guy.
Here's what I'm getting. Okay, I'll let it finish before I give my 2 cents.
Back in their house. Passing through.
Jess Dojo. Jess Mojo Dojo. I have advice for you, okay? Cleanse that attic. There's something in that attic. I would put a cross up. I would pray in it. Something happened in that attic, and with minimal, very minimal. I've never been in the home and never even met you guys. It seems to me someone may have passed away in the house. When a smaller house was brought in, it may have confused the spirit and may think it's another home, or it's like some kind of, it confused the spirit either way. Just like when you build, right? When you're like moving and you're building things and it can disturb spirits. I'm feeling like all these toys and the toy house, it woke something up. Scary guy. She says it's a scary guy, so is he evil? Does he look ugly? I would have her explain him, see what about him and what is it that's so scary about him. Because if it's just that he appears, it could just be that he was disturbed from his sleep and there's all these toys and it's excitement and energy. He might not even realize, you know, that he's scaring you guys. If all kinds of energy is going to the spirit who doesn't know it's dead or whatever's happening in this little spirit's head, right? He's getting all this energy from a kid who's got lots of toys, fun stuff, and this attic has probably never had that much energy. It probably was storage space, most likely. It's most likely just shifted energy sources and confused the spirits. You could go in and remind them that they've passed. You could go in and say, this is my home now. You can find the light. You can help release them to the light, to God, or tell them you have to choose. You have to. A ritual me and my sister did when we were young was you get a cup of water and you get a candle. And you enter the room where the spirit is most prevalent. And you tell the spirit, you say, choose one, but you must leave. You can leave through the flame or you can leave through the water. Okay, you can be cleansed or you can follow the light. And usually this will help, but you have to make it very clear. This is your space. This is your home. Their time there it's just up. Their time is up there. Be kind, be loving, and remember these spirits don't always know what's happening or what's going on. A lot of times when they're awakened like this one, yeah, they have no clue. They have no clue they're dead. They have no clue how they died. Sometimes even they have no clue even what the house really looks like, because from their spiritual perspective, they're still seeing things from their perspective, their point of view. So that room might not even look completely like a toy room. That little house might be the only thing that he sees a lot of energy and things happening in. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways. Yeah.
Through. Facebook user Alicia Pinman posted this next creepy video to Facebook. She says that late one night her husband went to take their recycling out, but as he is walking back into the house, something happens that Alicia and her husband just can't explain. As Alicia's husband heads back to their house, an odd, creepy mist or apparition seems to pass right behind him, possibly partially through him. As you can tell in the video, Alicia's husband feels something strange move by him, but he has no idea what he just felt, and he doesn't see the bizarre mist. The couple reviews their ring cam, and they are a bit spooked. After Alicia posted this to
I wonder what made him check his ring cam. Did it feel that weird? Like, did it feel like something pushed him over? It almost looked like he felt a gust of wind or something by his foot or something. Let's see.
Facebook, there were many theories as to what this could be, but there was no fog that night, and no one can figure out just what this odd mist is. What do you think? The jinn just outside.
The jinn just
outside. A man in Pakistan named after...
Okay. So I'm gonna assume that guy probably felt it, and that's why they reviewed the camera, because like why else would you review your camera if you're taking out your trash? Very creepy. It reminds me though of a different type of spirit, not so much of one from inside of the house, because you see it's just passing by. Sam and Colby went to the poltergeist house. I think it was the poltergeist house. And they do an experiment where they go out into this neighborhood and they go in front of a local school and they talk to a spirit there. And when they talk to the spirit, they find out that it's that spirit's anniversary of the day that the spirit had passed away in that exact spot. So for me, it almost reminds me of like active reoccurrence, right? Like maybe this person's going through an anniversary of their death or something, and they're walking past a spot or a special spot in their life that they always pass by. Stuff like that, I feel like, is more of a remnants, or as they'll refer to it, as like a recording inside of the walls, right? Like, I don't know if you know this, but mirrors, the reason you're not supposed to ever buy used mirrors is because they absorb energy. And if you're going to put a mirror in your home that has a bunch of absorbed energy, that energy can be pushed into your home. And it's almost like the same thing with wood, bricks, wood mostly, but bricks as well, especially if there's DNA, blood splatter, any type of thing like that that can really connect a person. It's going to stick. It's going to stay. Just like when you would record on a tape back in the day. Like, that's going to be there forever. That film is now got images. These spirits are reliving parts of their lives. They probably don't even have like first sight, right? Foresight, how do I make this? Like, they don't even realize where they are. This is just a remnants. It's just a passing occurrence. I hope that makes sense.
Abdullah says that a few times over the last few months, some very strange
Okay, this was the jinn one.
things have been happening in his house. Late one night while he is sleeping, things start to get really weird.
1:46 a.m. They want to come inside. Abba? They were mimicking my voice again. They're saying I want to come inside, but I asked them to tell me your name first.
अपना नाम.
Your name?
मेरा नाम अब्दुल्ला. अपना नाम
My name
बताओ.
is Abdullah. You tell me your name.
तुम्हारा. अब्दुल्ला मैं हूँ. तुम नहीं हो.
You repeated my name, so I got furious.
नहीं खोलना मैंने.
I won't open it. I don't want to open. Leave me alone. I'm watching a scary video. Thank you. I don't want to open it. Leave me alone. It started speaking in a very disturbing voice, which even I couldn't understand except my name. And then this happened. I'm gonna go back a couple seconds. Hey, you! Okay, we got an intermission here, guys. I have given us a slight rewind, and let's see what you said here.
नहीं खोलना मैंने.
I said I don't want to open. Leave me alone. But then it started speaking in a very disturbing voice. He was trying to pray Ayatollah. Okay. Because of my stammer, it triggered my speech more, so my words got stuck in my mouth. That's one of the worst feelings. Even though I recite it daily before going to bed. So I took a pause and said that I will start reciting Ayat al-Kursi if you do not stop. Then surprisingly it said, I can also recite it. So at this point I realized that they are Muslims. Before this, I just had doubt. Get out of here. At this point I was actually getting paranoid, so I said get lost, but then they mimicked my voice again and said they want to come inside. Abdullah, let me come inside. So I simply opened the door and let them in. Come. I was saying come inside. You wanted to come inside? Now come. But remember, this one thing, whatever you want to do, I felt something just pass, and then they just dropped my poster.
Something seems to plead with Abdullah to enter his room. Something that claims to actually be him. Abdullah believes that it might be a jinn or shapeshifter, as these entities are often said to imitate others to try to fool them. When Abdullah opens the door, something seems to actually come inside as a poster on the wall falls to the floor. Abdullah believes that a jinn might be attached to him and that he might have made a
I think it said I got scared, so I stopped recording.
terrible mistake by letting it in. again.
Oh, انضرب. Oh, انضرب.
Abdullah tries to prove what he is experiencing in a live stream.
And I thought I should just come live because some people just don't believe this thing. I've heard some knocking.
But unfortunately, nothing happens. But weeks later, Abdullah gets a strange visitor again, and he is terrified.
I won't open it. So I heard my voice again after a month. Abdullah, please open the door. I'm hungry. He starts reciting a passage from the Quran. I have stammered, that's why I wasn't able to read fluently. Here, I just had a mini heart attack because the knocking was extreme. What is it to you? That thing was saying, please, I want to eat something, so open. Eat food, don't annoy me. So I told them what I should do if you were hungry. So go and eat something from the fridge. I was so terrified that I didn't even know what I'm saying. So he offered it food? I'm confused.
Frightened, Abdullah stammers as he recites a verse from the Quran, but this only seems to make matters worse. He yanks the door open, and nothing there. After this last odd encounter, Abdullah says that he hasn't experienced anything since. But is this a jinn terrorizing poor Abdullah? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scurry videos. So a few more funny and or weird videos to end out this list. So
I don't like watching the funny ones, so I'm gonna end it right here. My camera's also dying and has 4 minutes left on the memory card. So I think this might be the perfect place to end it. And for Abdullah, my advice to you, buddy, don't open your door, don't offer jinn food, and keep praying. Just keep praying. But I am curious, why is it knocking on his room door and not like the house door? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed hanging out with me this morning, subscribe, come back, okay? I'll be here next week. We will do another spooky video. I'm not really sure what the context will be yet, okay? I'm kind of just going with the flow. And right now I'm doing, whoa. Right now I'm doing a lot on my tarot channel and my my vlog channel. So if you want to follow me at Heavenly at Home, where I talk about my daily life, and right now there's a lot of politics in my daily life, so if you hate politics, don't go there. If you like tarot, I just did 2 love readings for the past Valentine's Day to see how that date you know, went, see if that connection is a true connection, a season.
Sometimes ghosts move things and moan and just generally make a lot of noise. But when the people in the house are a little too loud, the ghosts can get a bit pissy.
Okay, the answer might be in the cards. Bye, you guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, send to a friend, and comment down below which one was the creepiest. Did I cry too much? I don't give a shit if I did, okay? I cry a lot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me know which is your favorite ghost story. Do you have any of your own? Would you come and watch these with me? Alright, I'm done. I'm out.